Last time on Don't Care News. NDP, so that's Jagmeet Singh.
Yeah.
You think Jagmeet Singh will fix the TTC?
No, he's not gonna fix shit.
This time we are here to visit the Supreme Cut Barbershop, to meet the main barber and to ask him about what his life is like inside and outside the shop.
Yo, bro, just cut my hair, bro. Shut up and cut my hair. Can't talk about nothing.
I can't tell them that.
Tell a story if you want it. Tell a story if you want it.
You tell a story?
One time when this guy walked in and then I just already was looking at his nappy.
Nah, man.
Just be like, just change the negative to a positive.
Yeah, like we gotta do that. I don't know if I can spin it like that for y'all. It's too like I got too many. You know what I mean? I'm like, I really got shit. I can't not say what's on my mind. That's not my personality. That's what I'm saying. It's tricky. That's why I'm very like, you know, like I keep it sweet and short, because if I tell you what's on my mind, it's over. We're gonna get an interview. They're gonna dismiss me.
So, who are you and where are you from?
Man, you know who I am. Kevin's P.O.P. Man, Supreme Cut Pop. From Supreme Cut, they call me Flory. That's my real name. But yeah, man, that's me.
How long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this for over 10 years, to be honest. Yeah, I've been doing this for over 10 years. I've had my own salon now for approximately 8 years, but I've been cutting hair for over 10 years.
Did cutting someone's hair ever piss you off or make you feel something?
It never pissed me off. You know, I've had bad moments, but I love the job so much that, you know, it's not a piss off. It could be annoying, but not a piss off. Love my job. You know what's the crazy ones though? You know the crazy things about those crazy situations is when somebody will wait a long time to get their regular haircut, to just get the haircut that they usually get. It's like, can't you just be consistent? Rather than just grow it out for 6 months and then come back and just get that one haircut. It's like, you know, just come every, bi-weekly and let's just do maintenance. You know? Though, that's something that could bother me. But other than that, I love my job so much that nothing bothers me. That's what I could say.
What is it like to own a business as a black man?
Man, as a black man, it's great just because, I get to call the shots. I get to make my own schedule. I get to work, on my own time and maximize that.
What does somebody have to do to work at your barbershop?
Oh, man, that's a good question. To work at my barbershop, I think the most important thing for me, I'm not going to lie to you, is to have good taste in music. If you don't have good taste in music, I don't think we can hang out. That's one thing. Obviously, the skill is important, but I look for a special skill, like a almost perfection. So that's why it could be tough for me to hire. There's a lot of unpopular opinions in here, so it's important for me to know you got good taste. Because if you got good taste in music, I think you got good taste in fashion. I think you got good taste in women, so those things are important. So that's that.
While we're on the subject, I got a question for a friend. Are y'all hiring right now?
We're always looking for people to sweep some hair.
What are your thoughts on the barbershop community in Toronto?
Barbershop community is great. I think all my peers are, they're very helpful. I think we do a good job in keeping the standards high, especially with all the changes that are happening very quick in the industry.
Do you like hip hop, and who is your favorite artist?
Man, I'm a big fan of hip hop. I live it. That's like, I love hip hop, but my favorite artist, I'll go with man, it's tough, but I'll go with Jay-Z, and then I'll do an honorable mention for Big, just because he had a short span career, but Jay's the GOAT. Jay's the GOAT, but I'll go back and forth with Jay and Big.
Do you think that Jay-Z would come and get a cut here at Supreme Cut?
No, Jay-Z's not coming. Yeah, Jay-Z's not coming to get a haircut at Supreme Cut. It's not happening. I know it's not happening.
You also mentioned Biggie as well. If you were ever a time where you would be cutting somebody's hair, and midway into cutting that person's hair, Biggie walks in, would you give up that seat to cut Biggie's hair and then finish up with the customer after?
Nah, all my customers are special to me, so that wouldn't work out for me. But I'm definitely a great host, so I feel like, you know, I know how to keep my clients busy when they're waiting. But nobody's jumping out the chair, you know, no.
Why should people come and visit Supreme Cut?
Why should you come visit Supreme Cut? Supreme Cut is just like the most elite level of getting a haircut, of like haircuts. Like we're those guys, you know. We don't miss. That's just what it is. We don't miss. So if I were you, I'd go to Supreme Cut. If you want a premium haircut, if you want a community feel, you know, where you feel at home and comfortable, this is where it's at. You know, you don't want to walk into a store and it's all quiet and, you know, it's like a dentist appointment. You're just waiting for your turn. Nah, you know, you want to come in, have some vibes, get a nice view, you know, and just get fresh.
Is it better to get a haircut the day of the event, 2 days before the event?
2 days before the event is best. 2 days before the event is best, and, you know, get a touch up the day of where it's like nothing, if it's that important. But 2 days before, just so that, you know, it could settle in.
What is if you have one, what is the hardest type of hair to cut?
Dirty hair. Dirty hair is the hardest hair to cut, but hair itself is not tough to cut. You know, we've mastered that over here at Supreme Cut. How to cut hair, that's like, you could do that in our sleep. You could turn off the lights and we could cut hair.
This is more of a question that's going to be more historically in the black community. If somebody made fun or insulted your hairline, how would you take that?
My hairline? Offensive. I'd be offended. My hairline? Like, yeah, I'd be offended if somebody insulted my hairline. That's like the most important part of the haircut. You could have a bad fade, but as long as your hairline is tight, you're good to go.
When you're not cutting hair, what do you like to do?
If I'm not cutting hair, either in the gym, you know, or playing sports, specifically ball. But yeah, either working out or in the gym or somewhere laughing. I love to laugh.
Why should people get a haircut?
Gotta stay clean, you know. Presentation, that first impression is important, you know, and just maintenance, you know. It's, again, these are things, I don't gotta teach you. You see, you got it or you don't. That's all it is. You know, you have to stay fresh. That's something that I just had in my blood. That's just something, you know, every Saturday, every weekend, you gotta go get fresh. If it's not your haircut, it's your nails. If it's not your nails, it's your feet. You know, you gotta stay fresh. You know, once you gotta go to the mall and gather, you know, a 1-2 little something just to stay fresh. You don't gotta go shopping for like everything, grab this, grab that. Nah, just replace your white tee. You know, that's it. You just gotta stay fresh. That's law. That's law. Cut! It's over! Done, done, done. Man, I already did it. You know where you're at right now. Supreme Cut. Alright? 581 Gerrard Street East. Broadview and Gerrard.
Yo, bro, just cut my hair, bro. Shut up and cut my hair. blasted last night. Crazy bomber clock, yeah, damn. Cut my hair, bro. What's up? Like, I just want a haircut, bro. I look bad, bro. Bomber clock last night was crazy, yeah, damn.
Michael Jordan cut his hair because of us.
Huh?
Michael Jordan cut his hair bald because of Onyx.
Come on, man. Finish cutting my hair so I can get the fuck up out of here, man. Come on, cuz.
I got you. Shit, I'm at the end now. You want me to get you from the back?